collection from Paper House Productions. And I wanted to go through and show you everything that comes in their paper crafting kit. It's really awesome. I'm going to show you all of the papers. You get a lot of paper. And then I'm going to be creating a layout with this. So again, this is Hello Baby. So you're going to get 9 sheets of double-sided papers. And there are 3 of each pattern. So this first one has this great grid design and the floral, and I love this banner. So this is ready to just put your photos and title and everything on and be done. So it could be a really quick layout. You could also fussy cut this and put it on another sheet of paper. So like I said, there are 3 of each pattern. So the back side of this one is this striped with all of the different colors and the color scheme of this collection. Just gorgeous. A lot of pinks, but it has the green and the blue and the yellow as well. And I love that they put in the brown for the neutral to kind of soften everything up. So really pretty. This next one has all of these pink elephants, and they have a balloon and then the little flower, and the back side is this polka dot again with all of the different colors. So the B sides are really fabulous. They really tie all of the other patterned papers in together. Then you have this cut apart sheet. So there's some 4x6 and 3x4s. So a lot of cute ones you could use for journaling or just decoration. And the back side of this one is this yellow with the white and pink dots. Then you also get a sticker sheet in with the collection. So it has 2 different alphabets, has some phrases and words you could use for titles and journaling. The border strips here, I always love using the border strips. And then all the different icons. So you have larger ones repeating like that pink little elephant, down to arrows and small little labels. And one of my favorite embellishments from them are their puffy stickers. So in the collection, you're also going to get puffy stickers, and theirs are fabulous. So they have not just the raised up puffy, but they also go down in sections. So I don't know if that's going to show up or not, but they're really, really cute. So that is a look. The Hello Baby collection from Paper House Productions. So again, this is the paper crafting kit. So you get the 9 double-sided papers, the sticker sheet, and the puffy stickers ready to go. So let's get busy and get a layout put together. All of the papers in this collection were so pretty. I really had a hard time trying to decide which one I wanted for the main part of my background. So I ended up deciding to just use a little bit of all of them. I loved the grid paper and this floral and this banner, and I thought about using it kind of as the main background where it would be up at the top. But then I decided it would kind of be fun to cut it down and use it for the middle part of the page. And then I'm going to create some borders at the top of it and at the bottom of it. But that way I can really see a lot of it. I know I covered up a lot of the flowers with my photo. I could have fussy cut those out and put them in other places on the layout, and that would have been really cute. I probably should have done that because I could have tucked them in down at the bottom where I do a little bit of embellishment. So if you decide to kind of recreate this layout, then think about that. If you're using the same products, of course, then go ahead and cut those flowers out and use somewhere else. That would have been really cute because you can see here my photo is going to cover most of that up. So yeah, I've cut that down. I wanted the stripes for sure. So I went ahead and cut it. It's probably about 1.25 inches to go above this grid paper, but then I'm going to put more smaller border strips across those because the sticker sheet had all those great borders. So I used all of them on this layout. So I'm going to cover up some of that striped, but I wanted to go ahead and have it filled in, so no biggie. But I wanted that scallop to kind of go over the grid paper, and then I loved this one that said Sweet Pea, so I'm going to just separate it with the yellow, and I overlapped the yellow one just a little bit to make it a bit thinner. Otherwise, all 3 of those would have been the same width, and I don't think it would have looked as good. So I wanted to break it up a little bit. Since the bottom one had the scallop, if I just cut or just covered up the yellow one a little bit, then it made it narrower, and then I had the width of the sweet pea and then the wider width of the striped paper. So in my mind that works a little bit better. Now these stickers were just a little bit shy of 12 inches, so it wasn't a problem. I just went ahead and cut them where they're going to go behind the photos, and no big deal. But if you're going to be using those on a page that maybe you want to go the whole width or something, then it's something to keep in mind. I went ahead and cut the pink little elephants to where you could see most of them and put that little border at the bottom. I couldn't resist not using the little pink elephants. Then this acetate that you see here, this is something that you can get from Paper House as well. So each one of their collections has an acetate patterned that you can get to go along with it. And I really wanted to use it. It has these great big old pink kind of shiny metallic circles. So I just cut them just a little bit bigger than my photo and used it as a mat. And I just thought that worked out really well. So I'm going to use that banner that's printed on the paper, Baby, as part of my title. And there was this smaller banner, and I wanted to put it in a little bit cockeyed, and I was kind of debating where it needed to go, and the colors were just not lining up where I wanted them to be. So I just cut it apart and flipped them so that I could get the colors that I wanted. So I didn't want the yellow right on top of the yellow banner. And if I used it the way I'd cut it, then it would have been on that side. That probably made no sense whatsoever. But anyways, and of course on this side I still have the yellow on the yellow, but it's not as big of a deal. It's actually better because it's going off of the page. So if it had been like the blue on the outside, it probably would have made your eye draw to it and made it a little bit uncomfortable. So it's actually better on that side. And then I wanted to start embellishing, so I went straight to the sticker sheet, and I'm going to use a whole lot of stickers. I'm just using as much product as I possibly can on this page. It was just too many little fun pieces to use. And I loved this little banner that said Baby Girl and the Too Sweet. So I knew I wanted to put it down there, and so then that made me think, you know, what else could I do to build up the embellishment down there? So that's where I think it would have been good if I'd cut those flowers out that got covered up. I could have tucked those in there, and that would have been really cute. But instead, I just took more of the pattern paper, and I'm going to make some banners and just layer them up. So I'm just cutting different ones. Some of this I'm cutting from the cut apart sheet. I liked the this little pink and white striped pattern, and it was different from the patterned paper, so I thought that was good. So I'm just going to cut several different pieces and dovetail the ends and just layer them up to get a cute little cluster of papers down there. I played around for a little bit, just trying to get the patterns right where I didn't have the same colors and just where it really made it pop and draw attention to the things that I wanted attention drawn to and not the other before I adhered it all down. And I'm just going to back it all up against the edge of the paper and then trim it down. When I get done fussing with this for a little bit, I'm going to go on to the rest of the embellishments, and I will do some more little stickers from the sticker sheet, and then I'm going to pull out the puffy stickers, which were so fun. So the first thing I did was these flowers because they matched what was coming out that was printed on this background. So I wanted to pull it up to the top right of the photo to just, you know, carry on the flow of that flower like it was going all the way behind the photo. And I went ahead and pop dotted it up because this photo is popped up. I just used some of the foam sheets that you can get from the craft store and just popped it up a little bit. So those flowers needed to be up off the page as well. And then from the sticker sheet, I went ahead and used the alphabet stickers and just did the word sweet to kind of carry out my title. So it's the sweet little one and then sweet baby. And there were some of these little flowers, and so I wanted to put those into the other little clusters that I was building to repeat the flowers that was up behind the photo, just to carry that in. And then here's those adorable puffy stickers. So I debated on this little hot air balloon. I really liked it, and I wanted something that kind of went up, but I didn't feel like it was really going well with the circle that says too sweet. So instead I went with this yellow flower, because the other thing was I needed to bring some more yellow down into the bottom cluster. So that flower was a lot better choice, and then I moved the little flower sticker down there as well. And then these little puffy things, they're just little circles, and they had different patterns on them. So I just used them kind of like enamel dots or something and scattered around. Got some more flowers. So I'm just repeating the colors and kind of some of the shapes. So I put a heart in each one of the clusters to carry that through. Made sure I had flowers in all of the different areas of clusters, and that was pretty much it. Then I decided I wanted to bring a little bit more attention to the title because as of right now it's kind of still sinking down to the background and I wanted to make it pop. So I just took my journaling pen and traced around the banners and just a few of the little things that I wanted to pop. Not everything, just a few things. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I feel so good to be back and sharing layouts and stuff. So be sure to check out Paper House Products or Paper House Productions, and I will be back hopefully really, really soon. And you can find links to the products and some still shots and all of that on my blog, just like always. So be sure to hop on over there and see all of those things and check out Paper House. So thanks for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.